Right now on News 4 at 11, the drought is over. The Buffalo Bills are going to the playoffs. We have team coverage of this historic accomplishment.
And less than an hour away till we bring in 2018, and Bills fans have a lot to celebrate tonight. I'll have their reaction to ending that playoff drought coming up.
And I'm sure the cold is the last thing on Bills fans' mind right now. But if you are out and about tonight, bundle up. It is frigid. Wind chills in the negative teens tonight. I'll let you know how long this cold lasts into the new year coming up in your 401 forecast.
Live in high definition, this is Western New York's news leader. Now, News 4 at 11.
To be able to celebrate, to watch a lot of grown men in that room cry because of where they know they're going and all the hard work and sweat and tears that have gone into this thing. This is what we work for right here.
Bills players, coaches, and fans are overcome with happiness tonight. Good evening, everyone, and happy New Year's Eve. For the first time since 1999, the Bills are going to the playoffs. We have team coverage tonight. News 4's Shannon Smith is downtown getting reaction from very excited fans. But first, we want to get right to highlights with Shannon Shepard. Shannon?
Well, Callum, we knew heading into this weekend that a very specific equation would get the Bills into the postseason, and it was an uphill battle where Buffalo was given just a 12% chance to make it in when Sunday started. First things first, they had to beat the Dolphins, and they got after that task right away. Tyrod Taylor connecting to Nick O'Leary. The Bills went up 10-0 heading into the half. In the second, the best moment in sports all day, maybe all year. Kyle Williams reported eligible on offense and ran in a touchdown. This was a tearjerker for sure. Bills up 19-0. Miami made a late push in this one, pulling within 5, but Jordan Poyer secures a game-winning interception. The Bills win 22-16. But that was only part of the puzzle, because they also needed the Bengals to beat the Ravens, who were playing Baltimore in Baltimore. It all came down to this play, down 3, Andy Dalton to Tyler Boyd on 4th down. The Bengals knock off the Ravens. The Bills make it in, and sports director Josh Reed was in the locker room for all the celebration.
It's finally over. The 17-year playoff drought has come to an end here in South Florida. The emotions in the locker room were just incredible. Guys like Kyle Williams, Eric Wood, who have been around here for so long and have seen the struggles. They're finally headed to the playoffs. Had a chance to talk to Bills owner Terry Pegula. Here's what he had to say about getting the Bills into the postseason.
Terry, what does this mean to you to finally see the drought come to an end?
Well, I'm so happy for obviously the guys in this room, the coaching staff and the management, but the city, it's got to be going crazy right now. I'm hearing some stories about fireworks going off, and it's got to be a great feeling back home.
Unfortunately, it's not all good news. Bills running back LaShawn McCoy left the locker room with a boot on his foot. No word on the extent of that injury, something we'll keep an eye on all week long. It's the Bills and the Jags playoff football, Buffalo, 1 o'clock on Sunday on CBS. Have yourself a great New Year, Buffalo. In South Beach, Josh Reed, News 4 Sports.
All right, thanks, Josh. We're going to have more from this historic win coming up in sports, including a locker room interview you don't want to miss. In the studio, Shannon Shepard, News 4 Sports.
Thank you, Shannon. Well, reaction from the Bills win is pouring in across social media tonight. The Bengals gave a shout out to Bills fans tonight, wishing them a happy new year. The Bills responded to the Bengals with a letter saying, quote, "After we handled business in Miami, we needed you and you came through big time. Thank you, thank you, thank you," and they're sending wings over there. And Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown is congratulating the Bills. He also thanked Terry and Kim Pegula for their continued support for the team and the city of Buffalo. The Bills are thanking fans tonight for helping the team reach this milestone. For fans, it truly is the best way to ring in the new year. News 4's Shannon Smith is live in downtown ahead of the ball drop, sharing in all of their excitement. Shannon.
That's right, Cal, and I'm here in downtown Buffalo where the party is just getting started. We have a little less than an hour until the ball drops here. The band just got done, or they're wrapping up, but they also are getting the crowd kind of hyped tonight now. Kellen, yes, we only have a little bit left until we ring in 2018, and it is about to be a happy new year indeed for Bills fans. Take a look at earlier when we were with Bills fans all day today watching the game at 716. It was unbelievable to be there. It was so much energy, so hyper. It was so great. I loved it. And if you don't hear now, they're actually playing the Buffalo song right now to get fans even more hyped. But when the Bengals scored that touchdown against the Ravens, the crowd went wild. And a lot of people say that this was such an emotional day for them. It was an emotional roller coaster to watch both games, actually, the Bills and then also the game against the Bengals and the Ravens. But fans say this is the perfect way to celebrate on New Year's Eve.
The city of Buffalo deserves this win. There's nothing better and greater. It's in everybody's blood. Look at 716. Look at the whole city of Buffalo. This is it. We're in the playoffs.
Now, many people tell me that watching the Bills in this playoff drought was just unbelievable. It was something that they had hope would happen, but to see it actually happen was just unbelievable to watch. And one man says he was emotional. He even shed a little tear during the game, especially because he was able to watch and experience this moment with his father. Now, I'll continue to bring you live updates tonight, but it's definitely a party here as Bills are hyped and ready to bring in 2018. I'll end it with Bills fans saying, New Year, new Bills. Happy New Year. Live in downtown Buffalo, Shannon Smith, News 4.
Well, stay warm out there, Shannon. For Bills fans celebrating, for anyone heading out to the ball drop, it is a cold one out there.
It is a cold one. It is a happy new year, but a cold one. And that's the thing. Emotions running high. I'm sure people, they step out the door, they say, I don't even care about the cold. The Bills are in the playoffs. But we are still human, and it is frigid out there tonight. So if you are still heading out, any last-minute viewing parties perhaps, bundle on up, dress in layers, hats, scarves, gloves. Downtown Buffalo looking spectacular, as it always does. But we've got these wind chill advisories for all of our viewing area through 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's because wind chills valued down to -10 to -20 degrees will be possible. So there's a look at the actual temperatures. I mean, it's cold enough without even the wind. 3 degrees at the Buffalo airport, -4 over towards Batavia, Olean, 7 below down in Bradford, PA. Frigid. Now, we don't have too much of a breeze. It's generally between 5 and 10 miles an hour, but that's enough to bring wind chills into the negative double digits and negative teens. Buffalo up towards the falls, and it's going to stay this cold all night long. Now, aside from the cold, we've actually got more snow on the way for tomorrow. Winter weather advisories in Chautauqua and Cattaraugus County begin at 4 a.m., lasting 24 hours until 4 a.m. Tuesday morning. There's not a whole lot going on the radar right now, other than just maybe a few rogue snowflakes up in Niagara County, but that's about it. Maybe some flurries in the north downs towards downtown Buffalo for ball drop, but it is a numbingly cold night out there, as a lot of areas will see temperatures sub-zero. Now, coming up in your full forward forecast, we're going to talk about that snow. I'll let you know when it will be falling, how much we'll see, and how long this cold will last into 2018.
All right, thanks, Andrew. True Bethel Baptist Church is collecting warm clothing for Buffalo families. The church started its Operation Warm Coat Drive today. You can drop off coats, gloves, and hats Monday and Tuesday from 11 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. We are working to learn details about a house fire in Niagara Falls. The fire broke out around 8 o'clock tonight. This is video of the scene taken by News 4 viewer and the action. You can see intense flames shooting out of the home on 22nd Street. We have reached out to the fire department to find out if anyone was hurt. In Buffalo, a woman is recovering after being shot overnight. Police tell us the 26-year-old was injured on the 100 block of Oakmont Avenue around 2 a.m. She has been treated and released from ECMC. Call Buffalo Police at 847-2255 if you have any information about what happened.
Congratulations, Your Honor.
Still ahead at 11, swearing-in ceremony for Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown. His message to the city as he takes office for his 4th term. And as we head into the break, this is a live look at the New Year's Eve festivities in Times Square right now. News 4 at 11 will be right back.